What's up, yo? Crisco here. Welcome to This Week in Sports and Everything Else with old Crisco. 3/13/2020. Boy, we got some stuff to talk about this week. Let's see if we can get some people in here, though. I got the LSU versus Alabama game I'm fixing to put on right now. November 9th, 2019. Still remember this game. Never will forget this game. This game, I knew we had a shot to win it all. This was the big one, you know. We'd always get there and we couldn't beat Bama. But we did it this year. What's up, Trent? Man, let's get hyped up. How you doing there, buddy? I got the LSU Alabama game 2019 on. Boy, I'm enjoying every minute of it already. What's up, VA? All right. Butcher's Block. Oh, we got some people coming in here tonight, y'all. Man, we got the LSU Alabama. What's up, y'all? We back again. This, all right, all right. We back again. This app here, I'll tell you what. I know it's better than nothing. Look like we got 5 people in here. Um, this app right here, man. That's why we got to get to 1,000 so we could be able to live stream from the phone. Because it's, thankful to have it, but it don't work that good. So, all right, all right. Started this thing up again. Okay, we're back on. Yep, get Crisco to get Crisco to 1K. Come on now, we gotta keep going on. I didn't do the stream last Friday. I had some stuff that came up, but I'm certainly glad to be back tonight. So I'm gonna keep you informed that it's LSU Alabama game. So far, LSU Alabama tied 0-0, but Tua is about to try to run the ball and fumble it. And let's see. Oh no, they ran the ball. So I still remember watching this game live, by the way. And boy, it was great. But obviously, we got some issues to talk about with this coronavirus thing going on, and how this is going to affect us in our world and sports world, and obviously this is bigger than sports, the economy in general, and I know I'm sorry it's been in VA. I'm sorry. But I think the biggest thing is that we have to be patient with this thing and just follow whatever we told to follow. And we're going to get through this coronavirus. I think people are taking precautions, as many precautions as they can, to avoid the spread of this thing. And, I've been asking a lot of people about this. Have y'all ever seen anything like this in your lifetime? And most people, everybody I'm asking, saying no. They have never seen anything like this. They shut down colleges, schools, sporting events, concerts, pretty much everything. Everything's being shut down. And I'm praying that it gets better, man. And it's really all we can do right now. Try to Wash your hands and stay safe. So, are y'all still there? I still seeing y'all on the screen. It's actually looking like I got 10 people in here. No, 7 people in here. So definitely want to welcome y'all in. We talk about everything and anything. Trent missing sports or hey Trent, look at it this way. At least you didn't have to deal with those Ole Miss Rebels losing to those LSU Tigers in basketball last night. Wow, man, I'm still trying to figure it out. What's going on? What the toilet paper? People are buying toilet paper like they're crazy. You know, today I read somebody had to actually climb the top shelf to get the last 2 rolls of toilet paper at the store. They're selling out. You know what is the deal? Did one store sell out of all this toilet paper so much that everybody decided that they're gonna just make a run of toilet paper? Is it the cool thing to do? I don't know. You know, I got about 8 rolls, and I'm happy with that. I mean, but come on now, people are buying 30 and 40 rolls, 50 rolls, buying every single roll of toilet paper they can buy. You know, they're making a run on this thing. You know, I don't know. If y'all know, y'all tell me. What's the deal? Is there a connection, or are we just all so scared that we decided we're just gonna buy all the toilet paper? You know, I'll tell you another thing. You know, I had started a little series about Joe Burrow. Yeah, man, I don't know, Trent. I don't know. I can't explain it either, buddy. But I had started a little series about Joe Burrow, and I'm gonna try to make another little video on that. Because the NFL Combine and came and went, and I'm still everything I'm seeing is that Joe Burrow is still going to the Bengals at number one. But I like reading mock drafts, and I actually read one today, and that had Joe Burrow falling to number 5 to the Dolphins, which is very surprising to me, man. Um, I don't know. I pretty much feel like it's a done deal. You know, hopefully by the time football season comes, this corona scare and coronavirus is all a thing of the past, and this hopefully the heat somehow, you know, with everything warming up, the warmer temperatures, this coronavirus will die down. I really don't know. I really don't know, man. It's, you know, it started out with, you know, actually the way it started out was I had heard the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, are going to play a game without fans there. Well, the next thing I know, they're shutting the whole NBA season down. Next thing I know about that, I'm watching that March Madness, and uh, March Madness was gonna have, you know, just the players. Next thing I read, they shut the whole March Madness down. They shut every college sport down, college baseball. They're shutting the schools down, college down. Everything's shutting down. Next thing I know, they're shutting this regular schools down. All the schools in the state, everything is shut down for about a month. Hold on 1 second. All right, Joe. But I tell y'all what, man, I'm sure gonna miss college baseball, March Madness. I was looking forward to that SEC championship. You know, be truthful. LSU was kind of up and down this year in basketball, but you know what? On any given day, they had the potential to win the whole tournament. Guess we'll never know now. LSU baseball, you know, they were getting better by the game, and we have also the spring game coming up next month. That's in jeopardy too of being canceled. Um, we got, I don't know, you know, if we can make a positive out of this somehow, maybe this right here will somehow, in some way, get people back to spending time with family, putting family as a priority, making people put their priorities in line. Because I had actually made a post about this week. Yeah, Trent, I know that y'all had a pretty good baseball team. Um, and hopefully we'll get to the point where they'll be able to resume the baseball season, you know. And I understand. I mean, I understand what's all going on. We don't want this thing to get so out of hand that, you know, people start dying from this, and definitely don't want to. That's one thing. That's one thing everybody needs to always understand. Hey, Neil and Bianca Mish. We have a new visitor in the stream. How are y'all? We have a new visitor. Welcome, welcome. We're just talking about this coronavirus and everything else in general. I know the stream may be spinning a little bit until we can get to 1,000 subs. What's up, Butch's Blocks and Patriot? Hey, Butch's Block. So what's going on, man? Is Brady going? Is Brady? I've been talking to a lot of people about this. Is Brady going back to New England? You know, that's the that's the question right now, man. I ask a lot of people. A lot of people feel that Brady is not going back to the Patriots. Right? What is your hunch on this? Is Brady still gonna be playing for New England next year? I'll give you my take on this. Miss y'all too, man. Hey, everybody. Hope everybody is doing okay. I'm I'll tell you what, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Butcher's Block. For those of y'all that don't know Butcher's Block, he does live streams from Boston, the Boston Celtics, and that's how we all met. He does streams from the Patriots and all kind of stuff, wrestling and WWE wrestling and NBA basketball, the Celtics, the Patriots, and everything cool. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Just as a sports fan, what Tom Brady has done for New England, for the Patriots, and meant to that town, and to that franchise, from just and I'm a Saints fan and an LSU fan, but to see him play for somebody else, for another team, for me, man, it's kind of heartbreaking for me. You know, it's kind of heartbreaking for me. That almost be like Drew Brees going play for some other team for what he's done for the Saints. You know, I I kind of don't want to see that, to be honest with you, man. I'd almost rather see Brady retired and go play for, you know, the Raiders or the Titans, or they talking about the Chargers. You know, I I don't know, man. There's there's got to be some kind of loyalty, you know. I know it would be weird. It would be weird, and I know that it's happened. You know, Joe Montana played for the Kansas City Chiefs. Even Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning went play for the Broncos. I understand that it happens, but Tom Brady, man, Tom Brady, arguably, and I'm just being honest, arguably the best quarterback to ever play in the NFL. Really, I mean, no joke. He's probably the best quarterback to ever play in the NFL, and to see him go play for somebody else would be honestly a sad thing. Even though, like I said, I'm not gonna try to claim that I'm a Patriots fan, but I I kind of, I don't know. That would be interesting. I'm ready for free agency, man. I'm ready for free agency. I hope this coronavirus does not affect the NFL free agency or the NFL draft. Yeah, I'd almost think that as a Patriots fan, it almost would be better to see him retire. But look, Butcher's block. Can you imagine? You know, think about Brett Favre when Brett Favre went to the Brett Favre went play for the Vikings and went back to Green Bay. What if I haven't looked at the schedule, but what if Tom Brady went play for the Raiders or the Titans and went back to New England? Wouldn't that be something? It is gonna be crazy. It is, and I hope this coronavirus doesn't affect it. But we're talking about this today. You know, you have um, you have the draft, and you know how you have a big group of people that gets together for the draft. So depending on what happens, the draft is right around the end of April. So you normally have a lot of people that get together for the draft. So you could almost see it to where they have just maybe the GMs together. Hopefully that doesn't get canceled though. You wouldn't have to play him. Okay. So Butcher's block. What about the NBA season, man? Do you think that there's a chance that it may be we may somehow get to finish off this season, or is this just totally done? You know, are we gonna see an NBA playoffs? Are we gonna have an NBA finals? Or are they just gonna go with the teams, lock it in right now, the teams that make the playoffs, or what? You know, you got a team like a home team like the Pelicans that were fighting for a playoff berth, and it'd be interesting to see if somehow they get a chance to get in, or if they just kind of on the outskirts. I sure hope so, man. I really do, Butchers. You know, this thing right here, what's going on, it's affecting a lot of people. There's people, let me tell you something, they were showing um, some of these restaurants, these sports bars that rely on sports to bring people in, you know, and with no sports, people are just going to stay home. They're not going to go to the sports bar to watch no sports. So that's going to affect them. That's going to affect their income. That's going to affect them being able to, you know, jobs, being able to, you know, their work crew, you know. It's gonna have an impact, man. It's gonna have an impact. You're right, Trent. You are right, man. Buffalo Wild Wings, man. Can you imagine how much money Buffalo Wild Wings brings in around March Madness for the NCAA tournament, man? All these all these fans going in to watch, you know, all these college basketball games, and yeah, they're gonna lose a lot of business. Wow. No one is going out to eat, man. People are afraid to catch this virus, and I understand. You know, I understand why. I don't know, man. So, what about maybe Butchers might know this. What about the WWE, man? Butcher's Block. I know you follow the WWE. Are they shutting down as far as you know, the arena with the crowds, the fans? Are they gonna just, you know, I know they have a lot of live events, Monday Night Raw and SmackDown. Are they just gonna have just the wrestlers there with no fans? Still got that LSU game on, by the way. LSU 10, Alabama 0. First quarter. We'll say VA. We inside tonight, VA. We inside. Actually was looking at lighting the fire pit, but it was a little bit too windy. They canceled the live events. I figured that. Hold on one second, yo. I did see that the XFL canceled their league as well. Look, I want to talk a little bit of NFL draft. Butcher's Block. I want to talk a little bit NFL draft too, man. Sup, VA? We inside tonight. We inside. Got the LSU gear on as normal, as always. Gotta have that LSU gear on, you know. I'm sorry, Trent. You know what, man? I was gonna do a fire stream, but it's windy. It's a little bit too windy outside right now, you know. And with everything going on and all these things going on, the last thing I want to do is, you know, light a fire when it's windy, cause nothing good comes of that. But you can better believe we gonna have some live fire streams coming pretty soon there. You can better believe I'm ready for it. I'm ready for some campfires. I'm ready for some campfire dogs. I'm ready for some s'mores. I'm ready for some springtime and some summertime. Yep, keep that fire extinguisher. I like VA does that. She does she does the fire, and then she does the little fire extinguisher. Like she's telling me, make sure you keep your fire extinguisher around. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to that. Getting back to that, you know. But tonight wasn't a night. I do too. I love a campfire. Campfires are very relaxing, you know. There's nothing like the smell of burning some wood outside, and I don't know, I just always enjoyed just sitting around and burning a little wood and just hanging out, listening to some music, maybe listening to some LSU baseball on the radio or yep. Campfire candles. VA got some campfire candle. I've never heard of that. Campfire candles. In Butcher's Block, they light fires on the beach. Nothing like it. I've never lit a fire on a beach, but I have lit a fire over a mountain stream. You've probably seen that in a video. That was one of the coolest things last year when I went to Tennessee. We had a fire over a mountain stream. And to be honest with you, a lot of that's pretty much I even talked to the wife about this. That's pretty much the epitome for me of happiness. You know, when if I gotta I love doing campfires. I'm in Tennessee, burning wood overlooking a mountain stream, and that's pretty much the epitome of happiness for me. That's pretty much it, and I got to do that. You know what I like? I like a good hot dog cooked over a campfire, but not a cheap hot dog. Let me tell you something. If you ever cook a hot dog over a campfire, don't don't buy these cheap 50 cent a pack hot dogs. They got these hot dogs called Nathan's. They actually use them in the hot dog eating contest on July 4th in Coney Island. And you can find them, you know, pretty much everywhere at your grocery store. They're about $4 a pack, you know. But they're called Nathan's. Let me tell you something. You cook a Nathan's hot dog over a campfire, that's a good hot dog there. Ballpark Franks are good too. But I'm gonna tell you, butchers, you ever tried a Nathan's, man? A Nathan's hot dog? They're good. Well, I don't know. I don't know something, man. What y'all all got planned for the weekend? Yep, Nathan's hot dogs. Nathan's hot dogs. They got some good hot dogs. You know what I'm doing tomorrow? Brine hot dogs. I think tomorrow we're gonna well, hold on a second. think I'm gonna go get me some boiled crawfish tomorrow, to be honest with you. Right now they're selling boiled crawfish boiled for about $5 a pound. So a normal person could eat about, they sell it in like 3 pounds, 5 pounds. So, kind of pricey, but come with a corn and the potatoes. So that's good. That's one of the privileges in living in South Louisiana. We have access to boiled crawfish. Even though it's a little pricey. Hold on, we gotta, let me see. We may have a audience member coming in. Let's see. Let's see if they want to join in. Hello, audience member. How was the wrestling?
Great.
The audience member said the wrestling was great tonight.
Kind of boring.
Oh, he also said kind of boring. Toasted marshmallows. Always love a good s'more. So Butcher's Block, let me ask you this, man. Give me right now, your top 5. Your Yes, it is, Trent. Yep, that's him. That's him. Yep. Studio audience member. I'm trying to build that studio audience up, y'all. There it is. They kind of shy, but it's okay. Y'all can all answer this. I want your mock draft, your NFL mock draft. Right now, just the first couple of picks. We got the Bengals. Okay, we got the Redskins. We got the Lions. I believe the Giants and then the Dolphins. So, is there anybody that in here that disputes that Joe Burrow is going number 1 to the Bengals? I'm gonna ask y'all that first, then I'll let y'all respond. Because honestly, I think it's a lock. I think it's a done deal. Joe Burrow's going to the Bengals. I think the Bengals would be crazy not to draft Joe Burrow, being that he's from the state and the area, and I think you build your franchise. He's a franchise player. He becomes the face of the franchise. So does anybody here think that Joe Burrow is not going to the Bengals with the first pick? I'm gonna give you all a second to answer, and then we'll move on to the second pick. Where's the OG at? OG's busy on a Friday night. He's eating him some Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Okay, Butcher's Block agrees. Oh, come on, Trent. Okay, VA says she don't know. She has no clue. She's just here for the hot dogs. Hey, it's all good. What's up, TD? All right, we got a TD in the house. TD, I'm gonna ask you this question too. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. We talking about the NFL draft? Everything and anything. We talking about anything and everything. But I need to know, is there any doubt in your mind that Joe Burrow is going number 1 to the Cincinnati Bengals? I'm going to give you a second to answer. By the way, LSU just scored again. So, it is now 17-7. And Nick Saban looks very upset. It just showed some LSU fans getting all fired up. Burrow #1, but will he play for Cincy or do they trade him? Okay, hold on 1 second. Whoa, they're dropping stuff. Okay, so, yep, anytime Nick Saban gets upset, it makes me happy too. Trust me. So TD, I did see one mock draft today that had Joe Burrow falling #5 to the Dolphins. I just don't see it happening though. I believe I'm almost to me it's a done deal that Burrow's going to the Bengals. So I just think that all I can really say right now is that when he goes to the Bengals, I hope the Bengals bring talent around him, bring an offensive line, adapt the offense, and bring him some weapons, man. Drafts maybe in the second round, draft him another receiver, get some O-line help. To me, if the Bengals draft Burrow, I know, I'm sorry it's spinning there, partner. We're going to get to 1,000, get Crisco to 1,000, and we're going to do it from the phone. It's going to be perfect. But if the Bengals draft Burrow and go 6-10 this year, that'll be a successful season. It's all good, TD. Like I said, the Bengals go 6-10 at the draft and Burrow. That's a successful season. So with the second, look, we're gonna go with that. Burrow goes to the Bengals. With the second pick in the draft, now here's where it's gonna get interesting because the Redskins last year took Dwayne Haskins. Okay. I believe in the first round. Okay. So they have the second overall pick. But they have a decision to make. Do you take Chase Young? Do you believe in Dwayne Haskins enough that you take Chase Young, who in some cases is the #1 rated player in the whole league? Okay? Ahead of Burrow. He's a can't miss. He's an impact player. You can plug him in day one, the defensive end. Burrow want the Chargers to draft him. Well, that's a good point, Butchers. We'll see. I haven't seen any inclination that Burrow would decide to hold out from Cincy. In fact, what I'm reading right now is that, hold on 1 second. What I'm reading, everything is pointing to that the talks went great. In the combine, the talks went actually great, and from what I'm hearing, that Burrow and the Bengals, this is gonna happen. I'm not hearing anything that he's deciding to hold out or anything like that. So, but with the second pick, Tua cleared this. Tua cleared this week. As far as health concerns, he cleared. He passed. Okay. Before Tua got hurt and was going through all this, these health issues. And before Joe Burrow had this great season this year, Tua was the number one rated quarterback. Joe Burrow was not even, in some cases, he wasn't even, rated to be drafted. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah, we're talking about Tua, with the Redskins having number two. And, with Dwayne Haskins, now you got to understand, they brought in a new coach, Ron Rivera. Ron Rivera. New coach. New coach coming in. Does he believe in Dwayne Haskins? Does he go with Young? Does he decide to take Tua? Does he trade the pick? Trade down? Does somebody decide that they want Tua at number two? Enough to trade up to number two. Okay? Tua Tua's a Tua. You have look in this draft. You got some quarterbacks that you may have a few quarterbacks taken in the first round. You may have 4 or 5 quarterbacks taken in the first round, but you got Joe Burrow and Tua Tagovailoa that to me are the top two. There's no doubt about it. M-Core, what's going on, brother? I hear you busting them chicken sandwiches. I hear Popeyes is running out of chicken sandwiches. But yeah, you know. So do the Redskins go ahead and take Chase Young? Right now, I'm reading MCOR. Burrow sucks. I don't think so. I don't think if you win the Heisman Trophy, you suck and lead your team and lead your team to a national championship. I don't think so. But hey, let me tell you something, man. One thing about it, we all entitled to our opinion, and the good Lord blesses us with all of different opinions. And MCOR, you're entitled to that opinion. Um, I, I respect that, man. If that's truly the way you feel, well, that's okay. I'm not gonna try to change that. I mean, I think that Joe Burrow is is gonna be great. I really believe that. The guy has, in my opinion, he makes all the throws. He's got a desire to succeed that cannot be taught. I will put it at that. You know, all the great ones, the great players have. That's what separates them. So you got to have the talent, the heart, and the desire to succeed. So you look at all the great ones in sports and in life, and the people that truly succeed. And what separates people? Joe Burrow has that, man. And that's going to be the defining factor. Now, he's not a arrogant guy, but he believes in himself enough to know that when he came here, he left Ohio State because he wasn't getting put in. He wasn't getting put in. So he came to LSU. He came to Baton Rouge. And, you know, look what happened, man. I'm not. Hold on. Let me put this thing down and I'm going to be right back. I got to go check on something. Give me 1 second. I can't believe MCOR. MCOR, you know what, MCOR? MCOR, I gotta respect you, brother. You give us no slack. It's too bad you're an Oregon fan. All right, y'all. I'm back. Just ate a couple of shrimps. Hope y'all all still here. Hold on. Let me see what everybody see. Okay, we're gonna go back to this. Now, MCore says that I'm just a homer. Man, look. Hold on now. Then he's got. Wait. Whoa. We got Trent, Ole Miss fan, saying that he was a 1 year wonder. Okay. Wait, no. No, MCore said he's a 1 year wonder. Trent said Burrow's going to be in the XFL. Okay, MCore agrees. Now, these two guys, Trent, FanPack TTM, and MCore, they normally at each other's throats, but somehow or another they teaming up on me. But that's okay. Whenever you're the champion, sometimes people they kind of they kind of get jealous. That's all right. Okay, MCore. Let's see. Wow. Bush's block. That's sad. That's horrible, man. 421 confirmed cases in Massachusetts. TD says you should try to get it, then make virus vlogs. Boy, y'all something else. Diarrhea is hitting the cortash. No one is jealous of LSU. Well, I don't know about that, brother. Don't make me go put on my national championships hat, because I'll do it. Don't make me go put it on. National champions, baby. We don't play. Look, we don't play for no Rose Bowl or no Toilet Bowl. We play for championships, brother. I'll tell you what, though, man. I'm looking forward to seeing if we can go back to back champions. We got a Miles Brennan coming in this year at quarterback. We losing a lot of talent, but we still have a lot of talent there. We brought in some good coaches to replace the guys leaving. Our defense is gonna be off the charts. I think our defense is gonna be off the charts. Oh no, it won't be the last ever, brother. It won't be the last ever, that's for sure. I can promise you. Back to back champions. Boy, can you imagine with me wearing that hat? Can you imagine me wearing that hat, MCore? Back to back. Boy, look, MCore. Next year, next year at this time, you'll be able to say, at least I got a buddy in Louisiana. That's an LSU fan that has won back to back national champions. Man, how about a thumbs up? How about a thumbs up, man? Well, Trent said we're gonna go 1-11. Oh no, we're not going 1-11. I will tell you this though. I will tell you this. I'm excited to see what Miles Brennan can do. Smoke some more. Hey, y'all told me I was crazy last year. Y'all told me I was crazy last year when I said LSU was win the national championship. So what's the difference? Y'all told me I was crazy last year. Come on, man. But I'm looking forward to seeing what Miles Brennan can do for sure. He's been sitting behind Burrow for the last couple years. Do y'all know who Miles Brennan is? He MCore said all that fire smoke affecting your brain. Actually, no, man. I hadn't lit a fire in a couple of weeks. It does make me laugh though. It is pretty funny. All right, so LSU winning 16-7. I remember this game. Alabama just scored. Uh-oh. TD said, "Don't smoke." Hashtag edibles. Crisco burning more than wood over there. Boy, y'all cutting up, huh? Brennan couldn't even make for. Oh, Trent, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, Brennan couldn't even make the local fourth grade flag football team. Oh, man. Trent don't have no confidence. Trent don't have no confidence in Brennan. I'll tell y'all what though, man. I need to when LSU sports comes back, man. I need to get back down there. I need to get back down there, man. I was hoping to make a baseball game this year, and right now it's not looking good. Arch, Arch wants to be a winner, bro. You see this? Look on this hat. That's why Arch is coming, baby. Arch wants to be a winner. Everybody wants to be a winner. You know that? Arch, Ole Miss. You know what? To be honest with you, if I had to guess, I would guess that. Oh, that's cool. TD say, "What if Arch went to Oregon? Would you be a fan, Trent?" That would be interesting. Arch hates LSU. I don't think, man. Arch ain't betraying the family tradition. Well, hey, now come on now, Trent. You know Peyton went to Tennessee. Peyton went to Tennessee. You know, there's a chance. Coach O is trying to bring him in at LSU. He's trying. He's recruiting him right now. He's gonna do everything he can. You know. You never know. You never know, man. You always got to remember. We all have to we all have to make our own path. Remember that. So just like Archie went to Ole Miss, Eli went to Ole Miss. Peyton didn't go to Ole Miss. Peyton went to Tennessee. He became a Vow. Arch, you never know what he's gonna do, man. He might decide that might go to Ole Miss because that's where his dad and his uncle went, or he might go to Tennessee because that's where Archie went, or he may decide, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing. We don't even know. We don't know. We don't know if Arch is gonna be the next great quarterback. He has the Manning name, but we still don't know about that either. Hey, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold the show. TD just asked a question. You just asked the question of the night. And the question you just asked was, do you ever see Coach O in the NFL? And I'm going to repeat this question because I want to make sure that everybody watching heard this question. Do you ever see Coach O in the NFL. And this is a question that I ask to a lot of people, believe it or not, man. And Butcher's Block and whoever's in here that I'm laughing because I just read MCore's response. He said not happening. Um, I don't know if he was responding to the Coach O question, but you know, I want y'all to think of something. Then I'm gonna ask y'all something, and I'm gonna ask y'all something. I'm gonna ask another question about that. Do you ever see Coach O coaching in the NFL? You know, Coach O actually was, I believe, the defensive line coach for the Saints, for the New Orleans Saints in 2008. A lot of people may not know that, but Coach Ed Orgeron has coached in the NFL, not a head coach. My honest opinion about this, I truly believe in my heart that Coach O loves coaching college football because of the recruiting aspect of it. He is a great recruiter. I believe that LSU is his dream job. It's a personal thing, being from Louisiana. You know, LSU's bringing in. We got it. Last I had saw probably about 9 coaches on the staff that are from Louisiana. Most recently, Kevin Falk, who's from Karen Crow, Louisiana, who is now the running backs coach. So my honest answer is Coach O is making some dough right now. I do not see him leaving for the NFL. I think he is. I think LSU is where he wants to be. So, do I see a team possibly trying to get him? That's another question. I do not know. I don't know, but I don't see him leaving. I don't see him leaving. I think he's gonna stay at LSU as long as LSU will have him. And I'm very happy that he's here. It means a lot to me to have him here, being that he's from Louisiana and he understands what it means. But I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Let me read if there's any comments here, but I'm gonna ask y'all a question. We're talking about some corona. Okay. Okay. You make a good point. I just read some bitch what Butcher's Block said. The toughest part about being at the top of the mountain is staying there. That is 100% true. So hashtag sustain greatness. I always talk about this. You know, it is sustaining greatness. You know, it's one thing to be good, but it's another thing to sustain it. Um, TD, you just brought up an interesting topic. Corona lives on plastic surfaces for days. And I'm going to say that again. Corona lives on plastic surfaces for days. How does that affect everything? Not fan pack. I'm serious. How does that affect everything as far as things that are in the grocery store, as far as our daily routine? If you can get that virus, um, and I want y'all to think about how does that affect our UPS, our FedEx, our postal service, and if this virus can live for a couple of days on a plastic or a metal surface, how does that affect everything? You know, it's something to think about. But what I want to ask you guys is this. Here's a question I want to ask you. Because TD, you asked me about um, Coach O going to the NFL. Let me ask y'all this: does Nick Saban, y'all remember back in the day when Nick Saban become the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, and he was an average NFL coach. He left LSU. He left LSU to go coach the Miami Dolphins, and then he left the Miami Dolphins to go coach the Alabama Crimson Tide. So, does Nick Saban ever give the NFL another shot? Being that that's the one thing he hasn't conquered is the NFL. He was just average. He was an average NFL head coach. So does Nick Saban, before it's all said and done, go back to the NFL? Once again, LSU 19, Alabama 13. Second quarter, 3 minutes. You know, I'm going to do this on these next. I probably will not have a live stream next Friday, just so y'all know. But we don't have any sports. We don't have any sports anymore for about a month. So I'm going to be rewatching some LSU games. Maybe some Saints games. I don't know. Trent, come on, man. Hey, gotta appreciate Trent's honesty. Trent was asked, is he excited about Lane Kiffin going to Ole Miss? And his response was, he does not think that Kiffin is the man for Ole Miss. You gotta respect that, man. You know, that's his honest opinion. You know, he's a diehard Ole Miss fan, and you gotta respect that. And I think you'll know, Trent. To be honest with you, man, I think, especially in the Southeastern Conference, the leash is very short. So if Kiffin doesn't produce, and I know y'all got a tough schedule, but if Kiffin doesn't produce, man, at least, what would you say, at least maybe 6 wins this year? No, you know what? I'm not gonna say that. If he doesn't produce at least 5 wins, his job is in jeopardy. You know, you gotta have, I believe, 6 to be bowl eligible. But to be honest with you, man, the SEC don't play. SEC is tough. MCore, question for you. Who is that? What team is that box from? That 19 by 16 by 16 coming from? I'm just curious. That is a huge box, man. That is a huge box. I'm supposed to have something coming from the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I'm happy about that. We'll see. I may send a couple of requests out this weekend. I don't know. A team. So you don't know which team, MCore? A taxidermy animal. Yes. You know, I've been asking a bunch of questions about this this new chicken sandwich at KFC. Wait, hold on a second. Trent, y'all, MCore's paying for fan packs? Is that true, man? So how much did it cost for that big old box? I mean, 50, 100? I mean, what kind of fan pack would you get if you sent maybe 50 bucks, man? Would you get a box that's 19 inches by 19 inches by 16 inches? And of course, paying for boxes for fan packs. Hey, man, I may do that then. I may do that. I'm gonna go ahead and send a check. I just gotta pick the team that I need to send to, and maybe I'll get some of those bobbleheads, some of those hats and shirts. Man, that it's gonna be good. But anyway, I really want to try that. I really want to try that chicken sandwich from KFC. Maybe this weekend. That's funny, man. Trent said, rumor he's spending around 40K a year buying stuff. He said he got for free. Pack Nation fan packs. A lot of them old boys, man. I don't see no more. Pack Nation and what's that other old guy? Pounder, Ben Pounder. I hadn't seen Ben Pounder in a while. Let me ask y'all this for my fan pack people. Are y'all seeing? Are y'all seeing any new people arriving on the scene that are making an impact? Any new fan pack people, fan packers, I guess you'd call them? Y'all seeing any newbies showing up? I actually got. Let me tell y'all something about that. I got something from the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals, the other day. I posted in our little one of our little groups. It was just two little team photos. But it was two little team photos. Nothing too big, but team photos. Team photos are actually very, very cool. Some people think they're not, but if you're like a diehard fan of a team and you get a team photo, that's something that you frame and maybe hang on the wall, man. Maybe get an autograph on there. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, yo. Okay, LSU 19, Alabama 13. And Nick Saban getting old about a minute. I'm ready. I'm ready for college football, man. I don't know about y'all. I am ready. I hope to make some games this year. I really do. Man. Last year I got to go to two LSU football games, and I loved every minute of it. I'd love to make, you know, I'd love to make an LSU Alabama game one year. I've never made it. The tickets are so expensive, you know, to sit way at the top in the nosebleed section. You talking a couple $100, and just the experience, man, to be in the stadium. But you know what? A couple of $100 is still a couple of $100. You know, let's say you spend let's say you spend $500 to go to a football game. You sitting way at the top, especially okay. Well, shit, you gotta think about that for a second. You can sit on your couch. You know how much, you know what you can do for $500. You can you can barbecue. You know how much meat you can buy for $500? You can barbecue. You can invite your friends over. You know, you can fry fish. Everything, man. These games it gets out of hand. Hey, TD. Hold on now. We gotta talk, TD. We got to talk. Y'all gonna do it when y'all gonna do a live stream, man. We miss. I think I speak for everybody. MCore, Trent, all of y'all. TD. We miss y'all live streams, man. We really do. When y'all gonna do it? When y'all gonna do a Saturday night live stream? I'd love to see y'all do one tomorrow. We definitely miss y'all live streams. Touchdown Tigers, baby. Woo! 25-13. Bruh, maybe tomorrow. Hey, that's a thumbs up from me, TD. I'll tell you what, I will be there. You know what? I'm watching this replay of this LSU Alabama game. I'm gonna just give y'all a little story. Last year, not this year that just passed, the year before, Alabama came to Baton Rouge. LSU was having a pretty good season, you know. I can't remember offhand, but I think we may have been undefeated. College game day was there. The weather was beautiful, you know, and we thought we had a shot until the game started. We got shut out 26-0. So this past year, everybody was talking that, yeah, LSU gonna win the game, LSU gonna win. And when we took it to them that first touchdown, and like right now watching 26-13 right before half, we manhandled them. You knew that we were for real, bro. I sure hope we can do it next year again, and again, man. TD, y'all, hey, y'all welcome. Thank y'all for stopping by, man. I'm sure I speak for everyone and say it was great to have y'all here. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Hey, do me a favor, TD, if y'all go live tomorrow, man. Y'all drop us a heads up in the coalition and let us know, because I'll definitely be joining in if I can. You never know. You never know what tomorrow's gonna bring, but hopefully I'll be joining in. Hold on now. Let's read. I think I just read something that kind of. Wait. Breaking news. Okay. Me and Mary expecting one soon. Trent gonna be a dad. Hold. What am I reading? Trent Fanpack TTM and Mary? Y'all gonna have a baby? Man. What in the world? Is this. Trent, is this true, man? If it is, man, This is breaking news here. Hold on a second now. Trent and Mary are gonna have a baby. Wow. Trent, man, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say right now. Um, I'm kind of speechless. But well, I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't know whether to say congratulations or I don't know. But hey, I'm still trying to get this. Is this a joke or is this confirmed? Is this real or are you just kidding? It's 10:35, yo. But you know what? Oh, you meant okay, Trent. It's not April Fool's yet, man. You supposed to wait till April 1st to mess with us like that. Oh man, I was I was like, hold up, Trent, and I thought you were gonna be a dad. Go. Okay, you never matter. Okay, maybe one day though, Trent. But you know what? I'm gonna continue. You know what? Normally I end these live streams, uh, no matter what. But you know what? I'm looking on this thing right here. It's showing 23. I highly doubt that I got 23 people in here right now. Maybe overall we had 23 people, but you know what? I just don't care. If y'all want to stay on here and talk about whatever, we going to talk about whatever. It's Friday night. We can't go nowhere. Everything's closed. Everything's canceled. So we'll stay on here and just cut up and have fun. All right, by the way, LSU just made another touchdown. 32-13 right before halftime. And the Alabama fans look like they don't know what to say. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. People may not know. If y'all don't know that name, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he is going to be the steal of this NFL draft. And I'm not just saying that because I'm an LSU fan. This guy, if you go ahead and watch the highlights, he carried us in a lot of those games. Fighting for the extra couple of yards. He was just as much an MVP as anybody on this team. And you can mark my words, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to be a great NFL running back. I am 100% sure of that. No way, Trent. No way. Mm-mm. No, I'm being honest, man. I believe Clyde. Look, we've had some good backs come out of LSU. Matter of fact, one of the best ones actually signed my cap. Right here, Leonard Fournette. All right, you see that? Leonard Fournette. Let me see. Leonard Fournette, number 7. See that? Actually got him to sign that at a fan day. So I'm a big Leonard Fournette fan. We got Darius Geis. All right. But I'm going to tell you something. This dude right here, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he's not going to go in the first round. But I'm going to tell you, when it comes to determination, he has that factor. He will be, mark my words, he might be the better of the 3. He might be the better of the three. Gary Danielson, he just said, I can't believe I'm saying this. LSU by 20. We let them boys come back and get too close on us though. The score ended up being 46-41. They didn't know what was going on when they were losing 33-13 though. I hope we can get them next week. I really do. Next year. I hope old Burrow can be something great in the NFL though, man. I really, really do. I'm always gonna be a Burrow fan. I'm a Saint. I'm a Saints fan, but you know what? That kid, what he did for us to win the Heisman and win a national championship like he did, and represent the LSU in this state like he did. I'm always gonna be a fan of Joe Burrow. I really am. And you know what? He goes to Cincinnati. Well, Cincinnati gonna have a fan right here. Whatever happens, he goes. He somehow gets traded and goes to the Dolphins. Well, I'm gonna pull for him there. My ultimate would be for Joe Burrow to go to the Saints, but I pretty much know that ain't gonna happen. So I'll pull for him wherever he goes. All right, y'all. Unless anybody has any other questions, we're probably gonna go ahead and end this thing. Probably won't see y'all next Friday, but I'll definitely be praying for everybody, man, because we in a difficult time right now in our nation. And there's a lot of people worried and scared and panicking, and you know we all gotta just stay safe and pray that it gets better. I enjoyed it too, Trent. It was fun. May try to do another one. Hopefully TDO will do theirs tomorrow night. But nevertheless, take care of yourself, little